Hello and welcome back to Caravan Escapades. I hope everybody's keeping safe and well. So what I want to talk to you about today is the Netgear Nighthawk 2. As you know from a previous blog, I have the Netgear Nighthawk 1. But what I've done is via work got hold of a Netgear Nighthawk 2. So what I'll do is compare the two, see how we get on, and we'll go through an unboxing on that. So let's take a look at what's inside the box. Inside the box, so we've got the security seal. If we can break that, we need some strong nails, so let's try and get through that. There we go. So that's it on that side, and there's one on the other side as well. So if we take that off there, let's put that to one side, and we'll take the one off here as well. We'll probably fast forward this through. So let's open the box, and there's the Nighthawk S2, very similar size to the S1 in most things, maybe slightly more curved. We need to put the battery etc. inside here. What I'll do before I put the battery in though is we'll drop the SIM card in. Now I'm trying a new SIM or a new SIM plan with the Nighthawk. The Nighthawk M1, we've basically been using 3 on their unlimited data plan, which cost me about £20 a month. But I've recently also signed up to Smarty, which is £1 for the first month and then £10 a month for 30 gigs worth of data a month, or you can pay slightly more and go for unlimited. So I'm going to drop that SIM in there. Actually, what I need to do to be able to drop that SIM in there is, because it's a micro SIM, or nano SIM, I need to get the other bit of the SIM to put back inside. So bear with me. So here's the Smarty bit. So what I need to do is put the SIM back inside that piece, break that piece out there. Just drop that in there like that. There we go, and we should now be able to slide that into there like so. There we go. So that's the Smarty SIM inserted. So let's carry on opening the box. So also with inside the box, let's put that over there. I suspect this is an instruction manual. Yeah, so we've got the instruction manual, quick start guide, safety device information, warranty card, and the back. So we've got the back there. We've got here the battery pack. Now with the, let's open that, with the M1, there was a slot for putting a micro SD card. And I can't see one here. Not that there won't be. Maybe it's somewhere else around the unit, or maybe you can't put a micro SD card in it. But I'll take a look and we'll come back to you on that one anyway. Right, so we'll drop the battery in. So that's the battery, goes in that way up, sorry. Let's try that again. So the battery goes in there like that. I suspect we just clip the back on. There'll be a particular way round that will go. There we go. It doesn't quite seem like that's on properly. There we go. It just needs pushing home. So that's the back on the Netgear. What else have we got in the box? We've got a plug, which has got both the UK and European adapter bits. So that's obviously for charging. If it's the same as the other one, it's got its own power source or its own battery. USB cable as well. So as you know, we run the other one off a USB port within the Caravan. And is there anything underneath this bit here, or is that just a bit of empty box? And I think that's just a bit of, yeah, there's nothing in there. So that's all within the box. So let's take off the protective cover and take a look around the unit. Very much like the S1, I keep calling them S, I don't know why I'm calling them S, M1, sorry, very much like the M1. You have your standard network port, you have your USB-C, I keep forgetting what it's called. You have a USB-C port and you have your network ports, you have a USB port, so standard USB, USB-C, and your networks. Also behind, I believe you've got your TS9, yeah, your TS9 connectors, so you've got your TS9 connectors just like you have on the M1. So let's power on the unit. So let's just put some of this stuff out the way. It looks slightly shinier, I guess, slightly nicer. So are we going to need to charge it up? Will it be totally flat? Let's put, oh no, there we go. So that's now powering up, as you can see. Slightly larger display. And you can see we've got it rolling across as it starts up. So I can always fast forward through this bit. Doing its little initialization. So the backlight's gone off. Oh, here we go. So default language, English. Congratulations on purchasing your Nighthawk M2 mobile router. Let's go. Customize your Wi-Fi. We recommend you change the default credentials to your own custom credentials. Right, so I'm going to stop this here a minute just while I name my Wi-Fi and set up my settings. Okay, well, back after setting up or personalising the network settings, but also I had a bit of trouble with the Smarty SIM. Couldn't get it to connect to the internet at all. I seem to have to get some various setting information from Smarty and try and set it up. The data wasn't, or the information wasn't in there automatically. So what I did was I took the 3SIM out of the Nighthawk M1 and put that in there, and all seems to be sort of working fine. So let's run through that now. So you press the power button to bring on the screen, and then you click swipe up. I don't know how well you can see that there, but what you've got on there is information, name. I'm going to hide that because it shows my passwords. So let's take a look at all the functionality within. So the first thing you do is you get to, or you press the power button, touch the screen, and then you basically swipe up. Now I'm putting my finger over there because it is showing my network name and password, but it shows you how much data has been used and how many days left, and then the estimated data, that sort of thing. You've also got below here where you press the Wi-Fi. So it gives you the main Wi-Fi. I'm not going to press the main Wi-Fi because if I do that, it's going to show you my password and everything as well. The band, you've got dual band, or you can go for 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz. Press the back button again. Devices, it shows you how many devices you've got connected at the moment. I've just got my mobile phone connected. Also WPS, if you want to connect a device, obviously you can click that and connect a device via WPS. And then different options, so Wi-Fi standby, how far you want, or if you want the Wi-Fi to go into standby if it's no devices connected. So basically if there are no devices connected, it'll power down. The Wi-Fi range, you can do a boost, so you can have standard, best battery life, or boost enabled. Then you've got Wi-Fi enabled, so you can actually turn off and on the Wi-Fi, and you can have your own internal network. So press the back button again. Press the back button. So if we press the home, so the other option you've got then is you can press the settings button. So if we press the settings button, that'll take you into another screen. So you've got your broadband, you've got your screen, you've got the software, tethering and more. So broadband tells you about your provider, the data. You can change various different settings in there, and the status is connected. Screen, so you can basically change the screen brightness. And I've managed to turn that all the way down now. Screen, so I managed to turn the screen all the way down, turn that back up there. LED, we can have the flashing LED on, passcode on, screen timer, Wi-Fi info on home. Let's click hide on that one at the moment. because then I can show you the home screen without and default language English. Software, you can check for software updates. Tethering, so you can do a USB tether or USB tethering only disables Wi-Fi. More settings, device information, factory reset, status, mobile app. So we go to home again. Yeah, so that's hidden my Wi-Fi name and everything else on there, so that's not too bad now. So it also links up with the app, so we can also open the app. Incorrect, there we go, sign in. So you've got the app as well, so you can use the app, and you've got all the information you did before, the Wi-Fi, devices that are connected, messages, my media. So there we go, so let's open that again. So you've got the app that you can use as well, which is pretty comprehensive app. So that is the Nighthawk M2. I know I've called it S1 or S2, that sort of stuff. It's Nighthawk M2 as compared to the M1. Isn't a great deal of difference in it. I'll put a link to the Nighthawk M2 down below, and we can see from there. So I hope you found that useful. Basically the Nighthawk M2 as opposed to the Nighthawk M1. To be honest with you, there's probably some spec differences, but there isn't a great deal of in it really. The M1 works perfectly well without any problems at all. So yeah, so would I upgrade? I've upgraded because of work anyway, but I think the M1 was perfectly acceptable and works absolutely fine. Just to add another little bit in, what I've just discovered and maybe should have realised is that the Smarty network is actually on the 3 network, and I didn't actually need to change any of the settings within the Nighthawk M2. All I needed to do was select the 3 network and it should have worked fine. So the Smarty sim, I've just tried that. I've tried it in the M1 network, oh, sorry, the M1 router as well, and that's working fine. So it just comes up as 3, so I think that's what confused me. So how well that works coverage wise, we'll have to see how well we get on, but it seems to be pretty sharp. But as I say, the Smarty network was £1 for the first month, and then £10 a month for 30 gigabytes of data a month, and you can get bigger ones or unlimited. So we'll give that a try and we'll see how we get on with that. So that's another one from Caravan Escapades. I hope you found that useful. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked it, or give us a thumbs down if you didn't. Hopefully we'll see you again in another blog, so please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thanks very much for stopping by, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you.